Mugla Province is a province of Turkey, at the country's southwestern corner, on the Aegean Sea. Its seat is Mughla, about 20 kilometers inland, while some of Turkey's largest holiday resorts, such as Bodrum, Oludeniz, Marmaris and Fethiye, are on the coast in Mughla. The original name of Mughla is open for discussion. Various sources refer to the city as Mughla, Mobila or Mobolia, at 1,100 kilometers. Until the recent building of highways, transport from these plains to either the coast or inland was quite arduous, and thus each locality remained an isolated culture of its own. Contact with the outside world was through one of the three difficult passes. Northwest to Milas, north to the Mendes Plain through Gokbel, or northeast to Tavaz. The economy of Mughla relies mainly on tourism and agriculture, forestry and marble quarries inland. Agriculture in Mughla is rich and varied. The province is one of Turkey's largest producers of honey. Pine forest honey in particular and citrus fruits are grown in Ortaköy, Fethiye, Dalaman and Dalyan. The province is the second center of marble industry in Turkey after Afyonkarahisar in terms of quantity, variety and quality. Other mineral exploitation includes coal mining in Yatagan and chrome in Fethiye. Other industry in the province includes the Sika paper mill in Dalaman. However, Mughla is by no means an industrialized province. Despite court decisions upheld by the ECHR, as of 2020, Yatagan, Yenikoy and Kemekoy coal-fired power stations continue to pollute. The following are aspects about transportation in Mughla province. In ancient times in Anatolia, the region between the Mendes and Dalaman rivers in the south was called Caria. The inhabitants were Carians and Lelejas. In his Iliad, Homer describes the Carians as natives of Anatolia, defending their country against Greeks in joint campaigns in collaboration with the Trojans. A major city of ancient Caria, Mughla is known to have been occupied by raiding parties of Egyptians, Assyrians and Scythians, until eventually the area was settled by ancient Greek colonists. The Greeks inhabited this coast for a long time, building prominent cities, such as Knidos and Bodrum, as well as many smaller towns along the coast, on the Bodrum Peninsula and inland, including in the district of Fethiye the cities of Telmessos, Xanthos, Patara and Telos. Eventually the coast was conquered by Persians who were in turn removed by Alexander the Great, bringing an end to the satrapy of Caria. In 1261, Menteşe Bey, founder of the Beylik that carried his name, with its capital in Milas and nearby Besan, established his rule over the region of Mughla as well. The Beys of Menteşe held the city until 1390 and this, the first Turkish state in the region, achieved a high level of cultural development, its buildings remaining to this day. The province also became a significant naval power, trading with the Aegean Islands, Crete and as far as Venice and Egypt. Turkish settlement during the Menteşe period usually took place through migrations along the Kutya-Tavaz axis. In 1390, Mughla was taken over by the Ottoman Empire. However, just 12 years later, Tamerlan and his forces defeated the Ottomans in the Battle of Ankara, and returned control of the region to its former rulers, the Menteşe Beys, as he did for other Anatolian beyliks. Mughla was brought back under Ottoman control by Sultan Mehmed II the Conqueror. In 1451, one of the most important events in the area during the Ottoman period was the well-recorded campaign of Suleiman the Magnificent against Rhodes, which was launched from Marmaris. With this long history, Mughla is rich in ancient ruins, with over 100 excavated sites including the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Latun, near Fethiye. In 2018, archaeologists unearthed a 2,300-year-old rock sepulchre of an ancient Greek boxer called Diagoras of Rhodes on a hill in the Turgut village, Mughla Province, Marmaris. This unusual pyramid tomb was considered to belong to a holy person by the local people. The shrine, used as a pilgrimage by locals until the 1970s, also has the potential to be the only pyramid grave in Turkey. Excavation team also discovered an inscription with these words, "I will be vigilant" at the very top so as to ensure that no coward can come and destroy this grave. The following are notable residents of Mula Province. The Republican People's Party obtained the first place in the ballots cast during the last national-scale elections, that were the 2004 local elections, with 31.25% of the votes. The overall percentage for the province was 26.3% for the CHP and 20.98% for the DP during the same elections. The rightist Nationalist Movement Party, campaigning on Turkish nationalism, had obtained a further 9.5%. The other parties registered less significant percentages.